notorious drug lord El Chapo, tonight captured.
Brooklyn, 2019. The trial of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. This case became the climax of the wiretap era at the exact moment when the criminal world was already preparing to move into encrypted apps and digital anonymity. Guzman tried to stay removed from the day-to-day operations of the Sinaloa cartel, also known as La Federación. He rarely handled drugs or money himself, but the cartel couldn't function without constant communication between leadership, logistics coordinators, financiers, couriers, and security chiefs. El Chapo himself rarely spoke on the phone and constantly rotated burner devices, but U.S. and Mexican investigators obtained wiretap warrants on other members of the network. Those recordings became the backbone of the prosecution's case. In court, jurors heard coded language, tickets, shirts, wine. DEA agents explained that these words referred to cocaine, methamphetamine, shipments, and trafficking routes from Colombia through Mexico into the United States. Prosecutors connected these conversations to financial records and real drug seizures. Jurors even heard Guzman himself negotiating the price of cocaine from $2,100 down to $2,000 per kilo, discussing a warehouse in Guayaquil, talking about support from corrupt military officials in Ecuador, and in the same conversations, asking his girlfriend to buy him pants and shoes. Ironically, El Chapo also wiretapped his own people. According to Christian Rodriguez, an FBI informant and former cartel IT specialist, Guzman obsessively monitored the calls of his inner circle. Trust was never guaranteed. These recordings shattered the myth that he was only a symbolic figure. His voice appeared in conversations about price, risk, deadlines, and violence. The result? A guilty verdict. Life in prison, plus 30 years at ADX Florence, America's most secure federal prison. But the El Chapo case also marked the end of an era. If a cartel like this had formed just a few years later, its communications would likely have moved to encrypted platforms like EncroChat, Sky ECC, and Anam, part of Operation Trojan Shield, along with Signal and Telegram. Traditional wiretaps would no longer provide the same visibility. This is where OSINT Industries comes in. A phone number becomes an identity anchor. From a single number, investigators can connect WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram, burner emails, social media accounts, delivery services, crypto platforms, Zelle, and Venmo. The investigation shifts from just what was said to understanding the network itself, who talks to whom, when, and why. Analyst Sarah G. says that sometimes OSINT is the only way to identify a person. A single phone number can reveal photos, usernames, bios, social media profiles, forums, crypto wallets, and real-world connections. The question is no longer whether someone can hide, it's whether they can stay hidden long enough.